Today is Friday, August 27, 2021, the quote-unquote release date of the Galaxy Watch 4 series. FedEx just came by and dropped off my Galaxy Watch 4 that I pre-ordered from Samsung a couple weeks back. So in this video, I'm going to unbox my first ever WearOS smartwatch and do a quick comparison with my outgoing Galaxy Watch Active2. So let's go ahead and switch over to the top-down shot and get this unboxed. Alright, let me put things aside. Let me unbox it here. As you can see, this is the Galaxy Watch 4. Put the box aside. Let me zoom this in here, so nothing too much. Go ahead and cut this. And cut this. Alright, as you can see, I have the Galaxy Watch 4 here. I have the silver model. So this is the 44mm one. We'll come back to this and take a look what's in the box still. So should be some documentation. Okay, it's a quick start guide here. Looks like that's the only thing in there. Quick start guide and this charging connector here. So this is a magnetic charging piece. Tear this off. So it connects wirelessly to this. And I believe so. This connects the same way. This is one I used to charge my Galaxy Watch Active2. If I plop it on, should charge it. So showing the indicator here is red. So that's charging here. Right. So I took out my Galaxy Watch Active2 here. As you can see side by side, they look very similar. Let me zoom this in here. And if you look at the sides, it's more flatter here and it's more what you call that rounded here. This is a stainless steel version of the Active2, so this is much more shiny, but they're both 44mm. And on this side here, two buttons in the same. From what I've seen, the buttons on the Watch 4 is actually reversed. So previously this was the back button and home button. Right now on this one, the Watch 4, this is the home button, this is the back button. So this might take a bit getting used to. So around here is the actual speaker grill. And the microphone is on the opposite end here versus on the Watch Active2. So on the actual side rail, so this is the actual microphone and the speakers are exposed here. This is a default band that comes with it. I actually pre-ordered a separate band, the leather sport band or the hybrid leather band, but it's slated to come in, I think September, mid-September. So I'm kind of stuck with this. I'm not stuck with this per se, I do have other bands. This does support other 20mm bands. Yeah, one thing that is unique about this Watch 4 is that this band that comes by default, the Samsung one, actually curves right into the watch itself. So it makes it more like one piece, I would say, versus if I were to swap it out with a typical 20mm band. Let me go ahead and do that for you on the camera here. So as you can see here, this watch band here, this typical one, doesn't sit quite flush on the edge of the watch itself. But what this does is that it allows me to make it more secure or like fold it in more versus this watch in particular where the radius of turning isn't as tight because this lip here is actually quite rigid. Alright, I went ahead and did some quick setup on this Watch 4 here. I made it very similar to the watch face, actually identical. This is a Samsung watch face, so I'm not surprised that they actually ported over this exact same watch face to this WearOS system. And again, if you didn't catch it earlier, this is powered by WearOS. This is Tizen. This is the first time in years that Samsung has made a WearOS smartwatch, and they're actually moving away from TizenOS. This Watch Active2 and alongside the Watch 3, the Galaxy Watch 3, is kind of the last in the breed of TizenOS smartwatches from Samsung. And so I think the major difference here in terms of the UI, I've been playing around for a couple of minutes now, is that they look identically the same in terms of what do you call that, scrolling behavior. Maybe there are some minor tweaks in terms of the layout or the design, but I think so functionally it's very much identical. So all in all, after the discounts, rebates, and trade-in offer, this Galaxy Watch 4 here just cost me $38.79. So you can see that value or like that price after everything, after discounts come in, became very tempting to me. That's why I ended up getting this Galaxy Watch 4. And also I'm actually a pretty big fan of this hardware design. The old Watch Active 2 and the Watch Active that I previously used also had this kind of rounded edges, which was okay. But now seeing that this flat edge here, this looks really very sleek. I'm excited to see how this takes up. I haven't used an aluminum watch in quite a while now. Previous two smartwatches I had from Samsung were always stainless steel. They didn't have a stainless steel option. They only have aluminum for the actual Watch 4 version. Only stainless steel models were in the Watch 4 Classic, which was $100 more expensive and came with that rotating bezel. But in terms of the hardware-wise, both of them, they're exactly the same. I wasn't honestly a big fan of the Watch 4 Classic because it was kind of bulky, and this had a more sleeker look. But I'll definitely talk more about the design and actual use case or my day-to-day use in the actual full review that will be coming out in the next few weeks, so stay tuned for that. Get subscribed. So yeah, let me know down in the comment section below what do you want to hear more about this Galaxy Watch 4 smartwatch, and I'll try to cover that in my full review of the Galaxy Watch 4 that's coming out in the next few weeks after I've had some time to play around with the software and play around with the hardware and use it in my day-to-day routine here. And thanks for watching, and I hope to see you very soon in the next video.